Hello, YouTube. Here's just Kevin here for you, and Mike the Moose. He's a little further away than last time. We rearranged the garage a little bit, but don't worry about the mess behind me. Oh, so what's going on out there? I'm sure you know. If you follow YouTube and TikTok and everything, or Instagram Reels, you know the world is blown up with these micro, you want to call it, micro trailers that they're releasing for Doomsday. So we got the first one right with Steve Rogers, which is basically he just pulls up on his motorcycle. He's either taking out his uniform of old or putting it away. It's hard to tell what's going on, how they manipulate the trailer, right? And then next thing you know, he's holding his baby. So he kind of switched his uniform for a baby. And like that's it. The one huge thing that came out with that, though, is that it's the house from the very, very end of Avengers Endgame. So it's safe to assume that that baby is his and Peggy Carter's. Now, the next one, we got Thor basically just doing a prayer to Odin, who at this point is in Valhalla, hanging out with Thor's ex-girlfriend, Jane. And Odin, he was pretty powerful. In fact, in the comics, they call something called the Odin Force. And I think we're going to get some of that handed down to Thor during Doomsday and or Avengers Secret Wars. And that's pretty powerful. Uh-oh. 1 second. Okay. Get the lights on a timer over here. So, let's see. So, Thor is just praying to Odin. Take care of me one more time and take care of my daughter, Love. Well, I don't know if he actually says Love, but his daughter, who is the adopted daughter, Love, we saw in the movie Thor Love and Thunder. Even though it wasn't the greatest movie, well received or anything, things still happen into it. They can't just erase it. Even though sometimes they do try to forget whole movies or whole phases. So we'll see there, right? Third one that just came out, and now it's leaked like in HD now, or not leaked, but they released it and it's HD. Everybody can see it now. I did a quick little video of it. You can check it out. 1 sec. It's with the X-Men. Woo! They're back, baby. They're back. So we got Chuck, right? Charles. Bald as usual. He's got his comic book outfit, which on this one it's just like a blazer that you zip up and just has the X emblem on his chest. He's playing chess with Eric, aka Magneto. Ian McKellen is looking a lot older, and he is up there. And he's got long gray hair. Patrick Stewart plays Charles. Did say this is his very, very last movie, period. Not last Marvel movie, just his last movie. So we'll miss him. Ian McKellen, who plays Eric / Magneto, he didn't say his last movie because supposedly he's doing it's a Lord of the Rings spinoff called The Search for Gollum. So it's like before the first movie. I'm not sure when it comes out. probably another 2 years. Well, I think they started filming now-ish, or soon. But they didn't get going because he's up there in age. Anywho, so they're playing chess. You see a floating piece. It's a queen, a black queen. So you think that has some kind of meaning to it. Some people said it hints at Scarlet Witch, but I'm like, if she's the queen, I mean, she'd be more of a princess than a queen. I mean, honestly, because comic book speaking, Scarlet Witch is the daughter of Magneto. And then it goes from there to outdoors, which like everything's burning down. There's one X-Men that's shown, and then Cyclops in his comic book outfit. And we're all pretty excited about that. All blue, no yellow shorts, all blue, and then the yellow utility belt goes diagonal across his chest and then around the waist. And then the yellow goggles. And it looks like he's like shooting, and then he rips off the mask and just lets it go. Shoot everywhere to stop the Sentinels. Oh, so awesome. Woo! I'm excited. Bring it! Bring it, Marvel. Bring it, Russo brothers. Yes. And now we got this leaked one. It's just Shuri of Wakanda as the Black Panther. She's got her suit. We got M'Baku, who is the leader of Wakanda, as was arranged at the end of Wakanda Forever. And Shuri's going on like, oh, I lost everybody important to me. I'm like, M'Baku might be a little important to you. Come on. Give me a break. She's talking, all that kind of moping stuff. I mean, it's been a little while. Can we stop being sad for 2 seconds? So there's walking in the desert, which is weird. And then we have the people of Namor, the water people. Kind of contrasted from DC's Aquaman, Atlantis, all that. But these people live closer to Mexico. So as I was saying, sorry, the wife just came home. So Shuri and M'Baku, and then we got the water people, led by Namor, who are in the desert. What is going on there? Why are they in the desert? Is all the water like disappeared? Something happened with Doomsday, all the water disappeared? The incursion coming where there's another planet, another Earth approaching, and the gravity like sucked away all the water? I don't know. That seems kind of catastrophic, but I mean, it's called Doomsday. It's more than one reason for that particular title, right? So why are they there too? We'll find out. And then it cuts back to M'Baku, who says, like he's introducing himself to somebody, M'Baku from Wakanda. And then who do we see? Ben Grimm, the Thing from Fantastic Four, from the movie that just came out, that particular one. And Ben's like, oh, I'm Ben from Yancey Street off of, he says the corner of whatever. For how he looks, he's a giant rock guy, however many feet tall. Hey, yeah, from Yancey Street over in New York, yeah? Bada bing, bada boom. It's pretty fun. Completely different than what we originally told. We thought we'd have 4 trailers. Of course, this is the 4th now. But it was supposed to be the 3rd would have been very Doctor Doom centric. First time seeing him, Robert Downey Jr. playing him. Maybe not see him with the mask off, but we'd see what he looks like from the front. We got from the back at the post-credit scene from Fantastic Four. No. Third one is still pretty cool. And then the fourth one was supposed to be an actual legit trailer, like 2 minutes and 30 seconds, maybe even up to 3 minutes long of a peak. Remember, they finished filming. They started reshoots. I think they did. I've heard two different things. Like, they weren't going to start the reshoots until after New Year. And then I heard, well, they stopped filming in September. So, of course, they did the whole fall for a lot of the reshoots. There's a lot to do. But they have a lot of film footage. They can make a lot of trailers. With CGI, all done probably. Or should be. So yeah. So the fourth one was supposed to be a full 2 to 3 minute thing. Like you see in other trailers, showing you all the characters meeting and talking, and for the first one, maybe not necessarily revealing the plot, but they show you a little bit of everything and all these different characters meeting, the destruction, maybe some cool CGI scenes of Earth colliding, escaping. This is fun. It's gonna be fun, but they didn't show that yet. Now the rumor is that it's gonna that the 2-3 minute deal. That's gonna show on the Super Bowl, along with Spider-Man 4: Brand New Day. So we'll see what they do. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen anything that specifically says Marvel Studios says this is what's going to happen as far as marketing goes. We're going to show this, this, and this. A lot of it is all surprises. I mean, there's been a lot of stuff coming out, and 90% of them were CGI, or not CGI, AI, or just fan made, using all of their skills. One of which is AI. Saying, hey, GPT, make me a fan-made behind-the-scenes scene that has Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man and Hugh Jackman's Wolverine talking with RDJ's Doom. Boom, and it develops a picture, and then they post it, and look what I got. These are driving us crazy. We want to see actual stuff. Now, they are saying that Tom Holland's going to take a back seat because of something that's going to happen in Brand New Day. And the Spider-Man will actually be played by the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. He's going to get a lot of action in Doomsday. And then supposedly in Secret Wars we'll have Tobey and Tom Holland and Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man. The same three from No Way Home showing up. I don't think there's going to be a fourth. Sony says they don't want to do live action Miles Morales yet, not until they finish the third Spider-Verse movie. So that's a bummer. Maybe they'll change their minds and they'll sneak something in there. We'll see. So, what do you think? What do you think, YouTube? Are we excited about what we've seen so far? Are you getting more and more excited? I am. But I'm just a fan about everything that comes out. It takes me maybe a couple weeks to chew on some of the things I've seen, where I'm like, oh, well, I don't know if I like that one. Like at first, I thought Love and Thunder was cool. Very unique. Jane has the powers of Thor. She's struggling because she has cancer. But then after chewing on it, I'm like, oh, it was a little too much on the goofy side. I don't know why they went that far. I think Thor Ragnarok, the third one, perfect balance. Considering the fact that Thor's been hanging around with us crazy Earthlings, the other Avengers, and so he got a little bit. His accent got a little bit more American, as well as his sense of humor, and especially like the he's a friend from work. Loki, look who it is. That was great, but then it just went too far in Love and Thunder. Anyway, so that's where I'm at, sitting in my new little spot in my garage with Mike the Moose, who's very quiet. You should talk more. Just saying. So, more to come. I'm going to try to do a lot more videos. I have a little vacation from work coming up starting after Friday, which I'm excited about. I think I've needed a vacation for a while. Sometimes I take a few days off here and there. The last one was when my oldest daughter graduated in May. And I usually just save my vacation days to get that big check, because they, use it or lose it. I mean, you don't lose everything. They take it and they'll put it on the form of money in your next paycheck. And so those paychecks are nice, but you know what? It's nice to have some days off, even if it's just a stay-at-home vacation. So I'm looking forward to that. So I'll try to do a lot more videos. See if I can figure out some of these video editors. Do some fun stuff I've seen other YouTubers do. If anybody can send a little link on how do you do the thing where you have a silent video going on in the background, themed, all the little scenes from Marvel over the past few phases or something, in the background, and then you just talk over it, voice over it. I want to do that. I've seen that at least by a couple of the YouTubers. So if you know how to do that, please send me a comment or a link. I'd love to get going on that. That way you're not looking at my messy garage. I mean, it's not too bad. Usually you don't have the tree box. We'll put that away once we get the tree back in it and everything. Anywho. Thank you guys, and I will see you soon.